Oh lord, yo. This is what happens when you didn't plan to film the video right now. Are you zooming in? Okay, I hope that's okay. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, where is it? This right here is my planner for this year, 2021. Don't know why did I knock this like a door. But yeah, so this was my planner. I wanted to film this video. I did not plan to film it tonight though. I was actually gonna push it. Actually, I was gonna film it last night and I was too tired. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. And then today I was like, I'll do it tomorrow. And then I was like, you know what fam? Nah, I didn't even get ready for this. Like, I just want to film this right now. Didn't even do my hair. I'm legit just in my pajamas. Like legit pajamas. I think I should do my hair though. Is that okay? No. Whatever. Editing me will be like, oh, why did you go on camera looking like that? Cause I look like this. What you gonna do about it? Okay, so this is my planner for the year 2021. So this year, is that new news to you? God, did you know this year was the year 2021? So anyway, at the front of this planner, I wrote down my goals. And you know, like most people do, New Year's resolution. And hey, by the way, I didn't even say my intro. Hi, I'm Miaw. If you're new to my channel, I'm Miaw, and I'm the Christian. Yeah, God, I never had an intro. Never mind. Let's just skip this, okay? So basically, at the front of this, and I haven't checked this in a while. Actually, it's gonna be so weird to look at it. Was my 2021 goals, and being a very futuristic cat, I acknowledge I'm very futuristic. I've been like that ever since I was a kid, always looking towards the future. It's only like in recent years that I've tried to live in the present, and being someone who's like that, like I have goals, a lot of goals in life. So of course I had to write some for 2021. So today in this video, I'm gonna look back at those goals and see which ones I achieved and which one I didn't. Can't really achieve everything, right, that you want, unless you're some kind of superhuman, unless your goals are all attainable in 1 year. But this video is not really gonna be focused on those goals only, because there were actually a lot of things that I achieved this year that are beyond these goals. There were some things also that I lost this year that I never expected to lose. So I don't know, like there's a lot of stuff to unpack from this year. So anyway, let's just go to the front of the planner. First of all, look at this planner. This is actually my mom's. Like, she bought it for this year to be her planner. She bought it to be her... I'm gonna crack my bag. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, by the way, there's like new luggage behind me. I went out today. Oh, Miaw went out. Yeah, I have a new luggage right now because like I'm going to campus soon, so I might need... Like, this one is like big. It's like bigger than my old one. My old one is somewhere there. Look at that, fam. Look at that. I can fit myself in here. I can fit... Fam, I drink water and burp. I can fit like 10 notes inside here. I also have a new bolster, fam, because like my old one is like little. Yeah, I'll show you right now. Yeah, this is turning into a vlog. See, like my old bolster is like small, so like I can't hug it with my whole body unless I like curl up, which is like kind of cute because I'm a cat. But yeah, this is legit like look at that, like it's legit half, like it's so we got a new one. It's so big. Look at it. It is so nice and soft. Okay, let's go back here. Oh wait, I want to get my water. I'm sorry, you come to my channel, you get chaos, legit chaos. I haven't even put that away. Thumbnail. I always forget to take thumbnails. I have to screenshot random parts of the video and it looks so ugly. So I'm gonna take one right now. Also, like this thing's kind of low. I need to put something under. Make you look up at me with the respect that I deserve. Okay, so this planner actually is like my mom's one that she bought for her planner this year. Let's focus, okay. But then she didn't like it. And it's a ring planner, which I don't like. Like, I've decided I don't want to use a ring planner anymore because it's kind of annoying. And also the front, because it's a ring planner, like the front of it is already like, the front and the back cover came off, you know, like with ring notebooks they can like come off. And she bought it, and then the reason she didn't want to use it is because she accidentally bought the wrong one. Like, she didn't realize it's actually like a very like Muslim, it's like a Muslim planner, so like it's meant for a Muslim, like got a lot of Quran stuff and stuff like that. It's a very nice planner. Like, she gave it to me because I don't really mind. you know, I use it and it's actually very nice. Like, it's very colorful and like can plan my assignment. It's kind of weird to look back at my old assignment. And you can see like the months that I had classes, it's all filled out, and then the months where I'm like on sem break, like now, it's just there's nothing inside, you know, because like I only plan my assignments. Be you, do you, for you. No, for God. Amen. It's so weird to look at January. Look at that, all my assignments, fam. That was like from my first semester, and now I'm like done with foundation. I'm gonna keep it. I keep my planners, my diaries. So anyway, this is my planner. I don't know why I started talking about the planner, but anyway, let's go to the goals part, shall we? That's very important. Oh, and then there's like this one part at the front with birthdays. Fam, I'm so bad with birthdays. I'm like the worst friend. Oh, I think I have a friend having a... I do have a friend having a birthday tonight! Thank God I checked. Okay, I'm gonna wish happy birthday to you. Makan ubi kayu. To be honest, I almost forgot to wish you. Then I checked the calendar on my phone and it's 14 December, so I'm wishing you right now. Happy birthday to you. Nasib, aku ingat sih. You also don't remind me for what? Okay, so at the front here, it says, Mutut, read it out for me. Vision board. There we go. So there's this vision board and I'm gonna show you, cause like a good YouTuber. There we go. That is... lose 10 kg. That's actually less. That's actually less than I remember. Thought I had more than that. But yeah, I only used one page of the vision board page. Oh wait, there's also another page for goals. Oh, there's a vision board and a goals. Good girl. Anyway, so yeah, let's go over the vision board and see what I achieved. Okay, the first goal is lose 10 kg. Good girl. That has been my goal for the past 5 years. I will not be going into depth into this. I'll actually be making a different video about weight loss and fitness, and because it's actually a lot more than that. There's been a lot that went into that. So I'll be making another video, but that might be a bit deep. That kind of goes into like a deep corner of my heart, being someone who used to have an eating disorder. So anyway, let's go to the next one. 4 flat foundation. Whoosh! I don't know my results yet. Yeah, my foundation results are not out yet. I don't know if I get 4 flat. I don't think so though. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, but anyway, I'll be happy with whatever I get. There's this other one that I'm not sure if I want to read to you, even though I legit just showed it to you just now. It's actually a band. One of my dreams since last time, even from before I wanted to study film, is I wanted to start my own metal band, Christian metal band. I mean, not Christian metal, not like only Christian songs, but like, you know, everyone is Christian and we want to spread the word. And that was one of my dreams from last time, even before I wanted to do film. And it's still something I want to do. Maybe it's like a side thing to film. I still want to form a band. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe I'll find people in university. I still want to be honest, I haven't really thought about it for a while. So I want to go back to praying about it, because I used to pray about it quite a lot. So yeah, I still want to do that. Even though it seems so like, I don't know how people even, how do you form a band, fam? how like, I don't even know how that happens. Like, how do you find people with like the same music taste, the same, especially like Christian bands, the same vision as you? Like, I don't know how, but that is still something I want to do if it's God's will, because I do love to make music, and it would be cool to make a kind of music that I myself love to listen to, that is metal. So yeah, the next one is release my own album. I wanted to try, not like legit a real album, but like an album, like just something to release on YouTube. And I actually got a mic, which I use for voiceover sometimes, and I actually did try to start recording it, but I gave up. And I actually planned, I have the whole track list and the whole idea behind it, the ideas for the videos. I wanted to make my own music, and yeah, and I did try. I even already recorded the intro to it. It was 2 EPs. There's like an EP part 1, there's the title and everything is already done, but I like never ended up doing it because it's just so much work and not really want to do that right now, you know. Didn't do that. So far that's how many things I didn't do. Lose 10 kg, 4 flat foundation, still don't know yet, but whatever. My band and releasing my own album. Okay, the next one, be fitter and healthier. That also I'm going to talk about in another video, because actually this is the year that I fully recovered from my eating disorder. So I'm going to be talking about that. That is a huge accomplishment. And be fitter and healthier, I would say I was kind of more consistent last year with my working out. I don't know how I did it, especially like HIIT workouts. I did like HIIT workouts almost every day. Don't know how. An hour and a half a day. And I kind of did that earlier this year also. But this year, to be honest, I have been struggling with like consistency. Consistency, who am I right? But I'll be talking about it in a different video. Be efficient and no procrastination. That has been my goal ever since I was 17 years old. Ever since I was in Form 5, I used to procrastinate. Girl, if you think you are a procrastinator, girl, you have not met me. Like, do you even know what procrastinating is? Like, no, you need to be me to know what that is. Good girl, like I used to procrastinate so much in school, like secondary school. I mean in primary school kinda. Like I remember in primary school, if I didn't do a homework, like an essay, and then my class monitor is going around the class, like girl, I don't know how am I even brave enough to not do my homework so much. But anyway, when my class monitor is like going around collecting our books, and then I will just say like, I had a fever yesterday. Aku demam semalam. Like, I got fever for one day. And I'm fine today. So like, yeah. But anyway, in secondary school, especially like Form 5 and Form 4, which is like a very bad year. Those 2 years, don't procrastinate during those years, bro. Those are important years. But yeah, it was bad. So bad. I mean, I wasn't even passionate about what I was studying anyway. That was like my thing. I was like, once I go to university, I will not procrastinate anymore. I don't know why I couldn't just stop that habit while I was in school, but I'm always that kind of person who's like, oh, next year or next week I'll start this. I can't start it right now, you know. For some reason I'm just like that. So yeah, last time I was like, once I go to university, no more procrastinating for me. And to be honest, I've been quite good with it. I would say this is quite a success, because not to say I haven't procrastinated, if only you knew. But like the amount of times I've procrastinated is not that much. Like especially there was this one assignment about budgeting. What was it called? Budget breakdown for a movie. Like that was like, I procrastinated so much on that last assignment. So yeah, but for the most part, I would say I've been pretty efficient with it. I would say maybe it's because of my methods now, you know, like also maybe because I'm in this room by myself. Last time I was in like my old house, and I don't know, like it feels like I'm sharing the space with people because I couldn't really do stuff in my room. And now I'm like here and it's like so comfy, and like look at it, like I can do it on my bed, I can do it on my table if I want, and I can put on some like soft ambience music and whatever. And also maybe because of the stuff that I study now is like something I'm passionate about, you know, like something I actually want to do. So maybe that's why also I don't procrastinate as much. And also because I never used to plan my stuff. Like last time in school, I just used to write down my homework. I still have the notebook somewhere there from like Form 5 of all my homework that I will write down every day, but I wouldn't like plan it out, you know. But like with this, it's like, because the planner is like I can see the whole week, you know, like Monday, Tuesday, like I can see what's coming and stuff like that, and I know when to submit stuff, and it just adds a bit more of like structure, I guess, because I have to submit this on this day, or like, you know, I can prioritize which assignments are more important, and also I can still make videos and it doesn't interfere with it because I plan it out properly. So yeah, you just have to be, why am I giving productivity advice? No, seriously, like plan it out. That's something I never used to do, and really prioritize. The next, I forgot what I was gonna say. The next goal, yeah, the next goal was to read the Bible more. If I'm being completely honest with you, I have been slacking. This is maybe not the best thing to say as a Christian YouTuber, but I'm just be honest with you, I am not as regular as I was last year. Last year, I did it like every day. But this year, even right now, I haven't done it in a few days. My Bible in 1 Year app is just like sitting there. Yeah, I'm just being honest, like, so I have not been consistent with my quiet time recently. Yeah, I gotta get back on track, you know, don't beat yourself up, you know. It's okay, you just gotta get back on track. Gotta ask God, you know, help me not be distracted. Help me put in the time for it, because you gotta make time for it. You have time for it. I have time for it. Like, girl, I have time for it. It's just that you know, sometimes you just don't make time for it. Like, just realize that you have time for it. You have time for it, okay? The next one is a very interesting goal. Is to say how I feel. Because earlier this year, was it last year, I made this video about how most of my life I never said how I felt. I legit never used to say how I felt, and that became not very good for me because it ended up there's a lot of stuff, some stuff that I keep from my childhood or even from just a few years ago that is still inside me because I never said what I needed to say in the moment. And especially I found it very hard to say no. My personality right now is very different from how I was as a kid, and as a kitten, I used to look at my friends and wonder why I couldn't be like that, why I could never say no, you know, and I wanted to please everyone, if you get what I mean. And it ended up in me having hurt and anger inside because I never said how I felt. So one of my goals for this year was legit a goal, was to say how I feel, and this has been a success. It legit has been. Now let me just say, like, saying how you feel, because the thing, I came to a realization, you know, like there's a lot of things we feel but we don't say, you know, like even though we have the ability to say how we feel, we usually don't say stuff, and that ends up being kept inside and we hurt ourselves. So I was like, it's not worth it, fam. It's just not worth it. So I started to do that, and I've actually done that a lot this year. Yeah, I would say this is a success. Now, saying how I feel, I'm not gonna say like it's always gonna end good. Because saying how I feel has actually resulted in me letting go of a friend this year. Like, a friendship ended. It also ended up in me almost ending another friendship because I had to get real with this person because I wanted to be like real with him, like a real friend, and he didn't like it. But then after that he said like, thank you for telling me all this, because he realized I'm a real friend. So that was good. So yeah, saying how you feel comes with risks. Comes with risks. It doesn't always end well. Sometimes people don't want to hear your side of the story. If someone already makes assumptions about you, nothing you can say about them, no matter how real you can get about them. If they really don't want to hear it, they don't want to hear it. So it doesn't always end well, but it's worth it. Let me just say that it's worth it, because things that have come out of the decision to say how I feel are so much better than if I kept it inside. I lost that friendship. It wasn't a loss to me because I found out that person's character, and all of these things that God saved me from because of saying how I feel, if you get what I mean. So the next one is finish Shooting Star. Shooting Star is one of my stories, my movie scripts at the back there. I write my movie scripts from now, just to get my ideas down. So that was something I wanted to finish, and I finished it a long time ago, fam. I finished it a long time ago. The next one is to write more songs. I did write more songs this year. I'm not always, right? Actually, I just started a new one today. Yeah, that is a side hobby that I've had for years. I don't really talk about it, but yeah, that is a side hobby that I have. I love writing songs. I love getting on my piano, my guitar, just composing. Even though it doesn't go anywhere, I don't know if I'm even planning to become a professional artist, unless if I'm gonna be in a band. But yeah, as for now, it's just a nice hobby to do. I wish I could record more. I posted on my music channel, by the way. I wish I could record more, but I'm at home and I don't really like my family to hear me sing, so next one is you put that up MV/LV okay, it's up music video / lyric video production quality. So basically I just wanted to up the quality on my music channel with my how I make my music videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I would say it's kinda improved, but I don't really put so much effort into it. I don't know, I just like the simplicity for now. Next one is also another story that I wanted to finish, which I have not. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. Someone is WhatsApping me. Someone sent me this. It's a cat. I love it when people I know send me cat pictures. This next one has low-key been my goal. Not like a legit goal. Even when I wrote it down here, I don't think I actually thought of it as a goal, but I just put it there anyway, just in case I got to achieve it. It's been something I wanted to learn for years already, and it is how to learn how to scream. Learn how to scream. Bro, that's been my dream for like years. Like, even when I was younger, I was like, I was like huge Linkin Park fan, and I would listen, and I was like, how did Chester scream like that, you know? And then obviously now I'm more into it, and I'm like, I want to scream like Will Ramos or like Ben Dewar. What's his name again? I don't know how to say his last name, from Shadow of Intent, or like Phil Boseman, and just all of these people. So one day I'll learn it. One day I'll learn like yeah. But I would say, to be honest, even though I didn't get to learn it yet, I would say my singing has kind of improved. Yeah, I think I've kind of, not to say I'm a great singer, but I've kind of improved in like finding my style of singing that I like. Like, I feel like last time when I was younger, I kind of like faked it, like kind of tried to make my voice like softer and whatever. But I kind of like the style of singing that I have now, which is kind of similar to how I talk. Yeah, and I also have improved in, how do you say it? It's not gutturals, but it's I know how to make my voice raspy now. I don't know how I learned it. It just came naturally because like when I was 15 years old, I got sick one time, and then ever since then, my voice like kind of became a bit raspy. And also when I got older, my voice also got lower. My voice is kind of low. Even my friends have said it, like my voice is quite low for like a girl. Not to say that's not normal, but you know, like most of my friends, they kind of thought like maybe in the middle here or maybe higher. Not like that high, but you get what I mean, you know? So I've kind of, you know, I think I need to practice more, but it's kind of hard because like I said, I'm at home. But yeah, I've kind of improved it, putting some distortion into the way I sing, and that's enjoyable. Like, I actually do it and it doesn't hurt, so that's fine. Next one is write more scripts, as in my movie scripts. I have written more, but I thought I was gonna yawn. Haven't written one in a while. Next one is perform my original songs for the public. Not done that. No, I did that like once 2 years ago, but yeah, like I haven't done that. No. Set up my own studio because like I said, I wanted to record my own album. I don't really have a studio. I mean, I kind of do. Like, my keyboard's right there, my laptop is right there, my mic is right there, my guitar, ukulele is right there. But yeah, like I said, like this goal kind of like went away. Like, that's not really my priority right now. If somewhere in the future I get a chance to be able to go into the studio and produce my own music and not have really other priorities, because right now my priority is studying, you know. So this is kind of like push to the future. Film comes first and then my music, because my family pays for my education. Next one, again, produce my music in the studio. I think this kind of meant like someone else's studio. Like, if I get the chance, I can produce it there. Also cost money and whatever. Push that to the future. Upgrade editing skills and video quality. I would say this is a success. Like, my editing, if you look back on like my old videos on this channel, which is only last year, that's crazy. That feels like so long ago. I feel like I've had this channel since forever. I love my channel. I would say in terms of my vlog quality, not like sit down, I don't really put that much effort into it because it's boring to edit this like sit down video, so I just leave it like this. Heh, what are you gonna do about it? But like in terms of like my vlogs, even like my old vlogs on my music channel, definitely they've improved, and I might make a another different video about my editing and how it improved and whatever. Not like a tips video on how to edit, but it's just like how I found my footing in my style of editing. Yeah, because like last time I used to look at people's videos and be like, how do people have their own different style of editing? It actually comes naturally once you start editing a lot and you find out, you know, like people have different methods of vlogging. Some people, like Cupcake Aisha, she just vlogs her whole day, and usually it's just like her talking, and it feels like, you know, it's just like her day. And then there are some people who like to do very aesthetic vlogs. Maybe they don't talk so much in the vlogs as well. Maybe it's just a lot of aesthetic shots and they use text. And for me, it's kind of, I've realized it's kind of a mix of both of that. Like, I do talk, and then I also have like the montages, because I guess it's a film person in me that likes to get like the different camera angles of me walking, and it doesn't feel like effort. Like it's actually very fun to do. So yeah, you'll kind of like, once you edit a lot, you'll kind of find your own like things that you like to do, and even then it can change over time. When I look at my old vlogs on this channel, it's like, my editing has kind of changed. And the last goal on this little vision board is something called written ministries. Like, I wrote there, start written ministries. What is written ministries? It's legit just me writing down the gospel on a paper and then leaving it in public places. That's what I've been doing, and I still do that. I still have gospel notes in my backpack. Oh, I forgot to leave some out there today. I should have done that. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so usually when I go out, I'll try my best to leave gospel notes somewhere so that someone can pick it up and read the gospel. I mean, not read the Bible, but like find out about the gospel. So like I explain the gospel in a note. And if you're watching this and if you want to spread the gospel, like I highly recommend, like find ways that you can do it. You can't talk to everyone you meet about it, so maybe you can just, of course you pray about it also, so that the person who reads it, like I have no control over whether that person will get saved or not, but I do pray that for God to speak to them, you know, so open their eyes to what I wrote. And so yeah, that's just my method. I'm just trying my best to get it out there. I'm using YouTube. I'm doing like notes because that's the way that I can right now. Like I'm not a missionary, I don't, you know, meet people and to actually talk about Jesus and stuff like that. So I'm just trying any method I can right now, and I hope, like I really pray that my notes get somewhere, not because of me, but because God spoke to them. And that is it for my goals. I mean, there was like some more on this page, basically the same thing. So let's count how many did I achieve this year, okay? 7 is not bad. Yeah, I've achieved 7 goals out of the however many, I don't know. So let's get to the like other part of the video, maybe like the deep part of the video. Like all of the stuff that I achieved this year, like all of the stuff that I envisioned, and even the stuff I didn't achieve, like all of the stuff that I envisioned to achieve this year is nothing compared to what all of the other lessons that I didn't expect to learn. I might be making a different video about the lessons that I learned this year. It is nothing compared to what God has shown me this year. Like maybe I've talked about it in previous vlogs also, like the different things I've learned, different lessons I've learned, so many things in terms of friendships, you know, any relationships I have with people around me, and just in life in general, and even with God. And even there's some things that I learned and I thought I learned the lesson, but then along the way that lesson will change, you know. I don't know how to explain it, like I don't really have a specific example in my head right now. Yeah, it's like, for example, like maybe something that changed was maybe a lesson that I learned was to maybe accept this family member the way this person was, even with all the flaws and all the damage this person has done to me and stuff like that. But then the lesson changed along the way, and I realized, no, just because this person is family doesn't mean that they have the right to do that to me. Doesn't mean I have to be mean to them, and doesn't mean that I cannot love them. But it also means that I have to realize that this person shouldn't do that to me. You know, like the lesson kind of changed. So yeah, it's just a lot of, it's so scary. Like life is weird, fam. Like the stuff that happens, they're like, wow, you know. And so many things happened this year. I can't even stress all of the things that happened this year. And I thought last year was crazy. Like every year I think like, wow, this year was crazy. No, fam, like now I'm scared for next year. But there's so many good things that happened this year. I gained so many things, way more than this. Like fam, seriously, the stuff we plan is like so much less than what God actually wants to give us. He gave me so many things this year, not just material. I mean, yes, material. Like, I didn't expect to get this camera. I didn't expect to get an iPad, a new bolster. Like, it's all these things. And of course, there were the losses. I did lose things. I lost people. I lost, I don't know, maybe opportunities. I was actually gonna get a job like this holiday, but I didn't get it. But anyway, I mean, like, I let go of it because like I don't think it's the right decision because I'm leaving soon. And also there were the like other losses. Like I really wanted to go to campus, but I couldn't because of COVID. Like, what? Yes.
Sorry, are you eating?
Now ka?
What time? Now it's 9 o'clock ba? What time? 9:30. 9:15. 9:30. Okay lah.
Okay. Okay, so I have to go eat soon in like half an hour. No, not half an hour, like in 20 minutes. Okay, so like all of the losses, I lost my dad this year, and it's just so many things to reflect on. And that, fam, you can write down all the goals you want. Fam, you don't know what's best for you. Like, I'm just gonna say that when I wrote those things down, I did not know what was best for me. Even the simple goals, or even the big goals, like the ones that I've been trying to achieve for years, like losing 10 kg. It's like there's a whole psychological aspect to it also, and a whole emotional aspect to it that I had to look deeper and analyze what goes beyond that. So that will be in a different video. And just everything. And even the things this year, like understanding people, learning how to understand people. But I did it too much to an extent where I understood people too much to the point where I couldn't point out their faults. So that's something also I had to learn this year. And that's something that I had to get real with people about. Like, yes, I understand people, but I also need to point out when someone is doing something wrong to me. You know? It's just a lot of lessons. And getting real with people, I got real with people this year. I'm serious, I got real with people this year. It's scary, but every time it was worth it. And I learned stuff along the way. And I even find out that it was worth it to let this person go, because maybe this person was just not meant to be in my life anymore, or was bringing me down, or maybe we just were not good for each other in the friendship, you know. And it's just so many things that I didn't expect to gain and I didn't expect to lose. And there's a lot of things. If there's something I've learned this year, girl, 1 year doesn't sound like a lot. Like, it doesn't feel like a lot. Like, you blink once and then it's your birthday the next year, right? But in reality, like, so many things can happen in a span of 365 days. It's crazy. I can't even stress how many things have happened this year. And maybe most of it I'll never talk about because it's in my life. Crazy, bro. Getting older is just weird. And I'm not even that old. I'm like 19. So many things have happened. But let me just say, with all of the gains and all the losses, I've learned that all of those happen for a reason. Very cliche thing to say. Everyone says everything happens for a reason. Yes, I truly believe that. I can testify that anytime something happened, even a bad thing, and I felt bad in the moment and angry and sad, later on I'll find out why it happened. It's very weird, but it really shows you what God can do in your life. I'm not even gonna disclose those things that happen, but fam. And sometimes, to be honest, it's not clear. It's not clear why it happened. But what's clear is the lessons that you learn. I've learned stuff from my dad passing away. I don't know why he had to pass away. I don't know. It's God's will. But the lessons that I've learned from that, and the reflections I've had from that, is immense. Like, I talked about it the other day with someone who's close to me. I was crying on the phone, like talking about it, like sending a voice message, because tons of things to reflect on a loss. And in a way that also teaches you to appreciate what you have. Once you lose something and you learn the lessons and you reflect and you realize you don't want to make those mistakes or like let those things impact the future, so you work hard on your other relationships and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense right now, because I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say. It's just a lot of things to learn in life, and some things you learn the hard way, fam. Some things you learn the hard way. And some things come easy but you don't see it. Like, the lesson is right in front of you and then you don't learn it, and then the next time you do it and then you get a big loss. You know, things have to happen like that. It's God's will, and we don't understand why things happen. You know, Jesus said, you do not understand what I'm doing, you know, but one day you will. So one day I will. I got answers to a lot of things, and I got lessons from a lot of things to learn, which is optional, by the way. It's optional whether you want to learn things in life or not. Like, I know maybe some people, they go through stuff in life or they face situations in life, but they refuse to learn from it. It does take maturity. It does take maturity to learn stuff in life, and this year has taught me that maturity is very important, and you ask that from God. You ask for wisdom from God. Sometimes those lessons have to be learned in a way that is understanding someone who you do not want to understand. Yeah, sometimes it is through putting yourself down and lifting someone up, even if you don't want to. And that is hard. It really teaches you how to be a servant of God. It teaches you how to be humble. Sometimes, you know, like some of the lessons you learn in life, you have to learn from understanding someone else's perspective, even if you don't want to. And that has really taught me a lot about humility, maturity, and it also has helped me to understand that people have different levels of maturity. Not everyone's gonna meet your level of maturity, and you're not always gonna meet someone's level of maturity. Some people are just damn immature. I've learned that some people are just immature, and also people can change, fam. Everyone can change. Like, someone who you felt was immature suddenly can change today. Don't look back on the person and be like, no, you're immature, because I remember you were. No, fair. People change. I've changed. Yeah, sometimes you also have to deal with people in your life who cannot accept change, who can accept that you are not the same person anymore. You have to learn to deal with that also. So yeah, life is just all of these things that is very complicated beyond the physical aspect. Of course, there are physical things you have to deal with. Sometimes you get sick. Sometimes, you know, stuff like that. But also like the emotional part of it, the social part of it. You have to remember that people have feelings. You have to remember that not everyone is like you. You have to remember that you have to learn to understand people, but understand people to an extent that you don't disrespect yourself, if you get what I mean. I feel like sometimes we struggle with that. We try to understand people too much to the point where we let people walk all over us. That's something I also had to learn. No, I need to defend myself, but also be mature about it. Like, don't be mean to people, you know, just because someone is mean to you. That was like a long speech. Yeah, it's just so many things. And comment down below, was your year as crazy as mine? A lot of things to learn this year, huh? Which kind of makes me both look forward to the future and also like be scared of the future. Because like I'm entering into a new chapter. I'm going to campus, flying there next year, like in a few weeks, fam. And it's crazy because that's something I've been looking forward to for a long time, and I was so sad because of COVID. I had to do online classes last time, but now that it's actually happening, it's gonna be so weird to actually go. Like, what? No way. So yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging that. Of course, that's a very important part of my life. I'm entering into a new chapter, and you know what? I'm also grateful for this channel. I'm grateful for the existence of YouTube, that I can vlog, and whether anyone watches it or not, like, there are people who do. By the way, thank you. I know the people who comment, I remember you. It's just so grateful. Like, I think we tend to overlook the blessing of social media and YouTube. It can be a curse, but for me right now it's a blessing, because I choose to see it that way, and it's just something I can document, you know. One day I can document my graduation here. Can you imagine, like 3 years from now, my graduation vlog? The future is uncertain, but that's what makes it exciting to live life. Can you imagine living life just knowing what everything's gonna happen or what God is gonna do in your life? Girl, no, like, that's gonna be boring. Like, I don't want to know. Like, let it be a movie. Let it be, no spoilers, but no spoilers at all. Like, as scary as it is, I don't want to know what happens next. And I love the unpredictability of life, even if it means it hurts and it is scary, because nothing is permanent, good and bad. The good part is very scary, right? Good things can not be permanent sometimes. So yeah, I get scared. I'm gonna be honest with you, I get scared. And if you are scared of the future, scared of life, like, I get you, I get scared. And especially because I'm a very futuristic person. I have all these goals in the future, and I'm still trying to work on just living in the present. So yeah, sometimes I do wonder, like, what if I don't get to achieve everything I get to do before I die? But then I, you know, like, I pray for peace, you know, to know that whenever I do die next time, it's because it was God's will, and it was because He's already satisfied with what I've done in my time for Him. And even if I don't feel like I'm doing anything, like, even if I don't get to reach anyone using my channel, or I don't get to get the gospel to anyone, I remember that everything I do for Him, and that in itself is bringing glory to Him, even if I felt like it wasn't going anywhere. Okay, that was wow. Actually, you know what, I want to share that verse to you. Matthew chapter 25 verse 40. The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." So what I get from that is, even if I don't feel like I'm impacting anyone, even if I don't feel like people are getting to hear the gospel from me or my channel or through my gospel notes or anything, everything I do is for God, and that in itself is something to be blessed. I mean, like, something to think of as a blessing, because I get this opportunity to serve the Almighty God, and I'll continue to do that next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year. I'm not stopping, okay? No. So yeah, like I said, next year is gonna be a whole new year of challenges, a whole new year of risks, maybe new friendships, old friendships dying away. That's scary, right? Or maybe even ending in a bad way. But let's not forget that next year is another year of blessings, and not just blessings, but a new year of having the Almighty God in our lives. And even without everything else that He blesses us with, which is crazy. He blesses us with a lot. This journey itself and this ability to call yourself a child of God is already a blessing, and I am going into the new year being called a child of God and having an inheritance in heaven. Girl, what do I have to lose? And I'm getting emotional. Really, what do I have to lose? Nothing. There's nothing I can lose, because anything I lose is nothing compared to the gain in heaven, fam. And anything I lose, it's in God's will. And if he takes someone out of my life, if he kind of blocks opportunities, closes doors for me, it's gonna hurt in the moment. It's gonna hurt. Not gonna sit here and pretend and say like I'm 100% peaceful all the time, like, oh yeah, it's God's will, it's God's will. No, fam, I get worried, I get hurt, I get angry. But I remind myself, everything I lose here is nothing compared to the gain in heaven. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. It is 9:24 and that's around 6 minutes left. My mom wants to eat dinner with me, like I said, so I'm gonna go now. That's the end of this planner. Nothing else to plan, so I guess I'll just see, that's one of other lesson I learned this year, is I don't like planners with the ring thing. So you wanna see my new planner for the next year? Ta-da! Isn't this like so nice? It's like a lilac purple. It says 2022 a reset, a restart gitu. I mean, not really like restart lah, but I don't really agree with that 100% because I ain't restarting anything. Like legit, life is a continuation. I don't have to restart anything besides my fitness journey, but let's not talk about it. So yeah, I have this new planner. As you can see, it's not a ring. It's like a book. Like, isn't it so nice? Like, and I think this would be nice, like just easy to like bring to class, and it's so nice. Look at that. It's a slightly different, quite different format, and it's not as detailed as this one. This one is like very colorful, and you know, like some planners that are very detailed, like this one, it has like a section for finances and stuff like that. But for me, it's just not useful because I don't use that stuff. So I like that this planner is very like simple. It's legit, yeah, so I can just plan out my week like that, and I'm very excited to use it actually. And I think I'll be making a new video about my goals for the next year, so I'll be writing that down in here, and then at the end of the year I'll make another video like this, checking if I've achieved, you know, like the cycle continues because life continues. So yeah, by the way, this planner is by AK, by Atisha Khan, who is a Malaysian influencer and YouTuber, because I support her, and it's just so satisfying when someone you like actually releases something that you can use. Like, you know, sometimes like influencers, there are very few influencers that I like, that I would actually like support like this, who like I like that much, if you get what I mean. And usually like they'll come up with something that I don't use, like makeup or a phone case but don't have my model. But yeah, so she came out with a planner which I'm very happy about, and I actually like it. Yeah, I'll be starting the new year with new goals. It's not even the end of the year, Miaw. Like, why are you so... It's just the 14th of December. It's just the 14th of December. But like seeing this new luggage behind me, this new pink luggage, it actually makes it more real that like I'm leaving soon and the year is coming to an end. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna go now. Comment down below. Comment down below. Was your year as crazy as mine? And what have you achieved this year? What has God given you this year? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because this light is so bright for me. I don't know how YouTubers do it, man. Especially like big lights. I don't know how. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. God bless you. Because I said I'm gonna go now. No, I'm not gonna go now. Okay, I'm gonna go now. God bless your day, your week, your month, your year, your life. God bless you and your families. And don't forget the Lord Jesus Christ loves you very, 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 very much. One last thing. Oh, I even take my thumbnail. Yes, people, this is what a thumbnail looks like. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye, love you.